You know, over the past several months on MetroCast Channel 10, we've had the privilege of introducing you to some wonderful people in our community, some people that care deeply about people and the community and the mental health and just the good things that go on in St. Mary's County. We'd like to welcome back Laura Webb and Joanne Gay from Walden. It's so nice to have you on the program. I love talking to both of you because of the depth of the compassion you have and also the depth of your expertise and your knowledge. Talking to people about mental health issues is intimidating and scary. Thankfully, that is coming out of the darkness and into the light in terms of how people look at it and approach it. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. If maybe you've been facing something or you know someone that is facing something, whether it's a short time span in life or something that's been going on for a while, there's hope, there's good news, and even better than that, there's a dialogue going on in our community. Having said all of that, let me introduce Joanne Gay. I want to make sure I get all of your credentials correct because it's really important that people know what you know how to do so you can explain to them how you can help them. You're the outpatient mental health clinic, clinical coordinator for Walden. This is a new and expanded service, but you've been helping people for years.
I have. Thank you, Elise. I have been in the field of behavioral health for quite a while, and Elise really said it well when she talks about either having a problem for a short period of time or a long period of time. We can help people with our services that are really struggling with something that just come up, that they realize that they need the help and they need to come in for a little check-in or maybe for longer. If they're having something where they're really not feeling safe, they're not feeling well, those are the times when we ask people to come in and just to give us a call and to ask, just can I come in and just to speak with somebody, just really quick, just to check in, see how they're doing.
In one conversation that you and I had, you mentioned something as innocuous in a family as a child struggling in school. Now, it sounds innocuous, it's not that big of a deal, but really and truly it is, because every family wants their child to excel in school and to do well, and it can be very stressful if you have parents that are already, keeping their ends meeting just barely, and you've got this new stressor in the home. And I thought that was a really interesting example to cite, because I think a lot of times people think of mental health issues as being crisis related, and we do not want to downplay that. We want to let you know that the number's on the screen, and if you're in any kind of crisis or you know someone that is, please immediately take some action, contact Walden, they can take care of you. But let's talk a little bit about the approachability of a family coming to you and saying, hey, we are just in mayhem right now because we have, a child that's struggling at school or what have you. So talk a little bit about that.
Okay, I definitely can. We have families that have come in with bullying issues. That's a very hot topic in schools right now. And kids have hurt themselves, and that really doesn't need to happen. We have excellent clinicians that help people overcome these issues, help parents to deal with it. And we have parents, like you said, that are really kind of trying to tackle things at every end, burning the candle at both ends, trying to cover their family. And we're open until 8 o'clock in the evening in both of our locations, in Charlotte Hall and in Lexington Park. So please, if you do have any of these issues, you can call and you can make that appointment. We see children as young as 6, and we do realize that even starting school can be something that's very difficult. That can be hard for mom and dad to get their child into the school system, out in the community more, and that's something that we really try and just kind of make a warm, safe process to happen.
That's wonderful. And I know you're the coordinator, but you are also hands-on. You have your caseload of people you take care of as well, right?
I do. I have a small caseload as well that I really enjoy working with people and seeing the folks in the community and dealing with all the different issues that come up. We help people with employment issues that happen, just stressors at work, as well as the more severe issues, adjusting to different life problems.
Laura, let me ask you, I know you're in the community a lot, you attend a lot of functions and events, and you see a ton of people in our community. What kind of feedback are you getting from the community, from people like Joanne and the other counselors and helpers that you have at Walden?
Well, really not a day goes by, especially with my involvement in coordinating peer recovery support, where somebody doesn't say to me, I'm really enjoying and getting a lot out of working with a Walden therapist or clinician.
Wow.
It's true. Initially, people talk about being a little nervous, not sure if this is for me, and then getting in there and really experiencing the support and the opportunity to be with a partner that's going to help you, going to listen, and they just talk about how much better they're feeling. as a result of receiving counseling or therapy.
When do you encourage people to ask for help?
I think it's really important to ask for help when you feel you have a need and not talk yourself out of it. If you feel like you are struggling, if you feel like it's time to seek some assistance, then do it. Don't wait for somebody else to recommend it. Go ahead and take those reins in your own hands. And of course, again, to emphasize that if you're feeling at all in crisis, then that's also a very important time to reach out for help, even if you don't really feel like it. We understand, but reach out. We're there for you.
Wonderful. The numbers are on the screen, the website as well. Again, just a quick reminder, if there's a crisis situation, don't wait, don't hesitate. Be very proactive about that. If you're going through something, I know I have a very close family friend who went through a divorce and their son had a hard time, and they did come to Walden and they did talk to some people, and it was great. Everybody got through it.
And if I could just add, 1 in 4 people are impacted by mental health
somebody
issues.
in this little circle, somebody in this little circle has asked for help at some point in time.
And I myself have sought out counseling.
There you go.
It's so important for me and so helpful to have a partner, a sounding board, a person who
Right.
helped me in my healing process for what I was going through. So I just want to really encourage folks to take that step if you feel you need it.
Wonderful. Laura Webb and Joanne Gay, a couple of incredible resources at a huge resource that we have in our community, Walden. Call their number, check out their website, give them a call. They'll take really, really good care of you.